Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to slice and dice an onion, and very importantly, knife skills, which goes along with how slicing and dicing an onion. So if you want to be a better cook, this is what you need in your life. It's knife skills. Alright, so here we go. Alright, first thing we need to know is how to hone our knife. Honing our knife is pretty much straightening the edges on our knife. And we start at a 40-degree angle with the knife against the steel. And as you can see, I'm using the little part on the end of the steel as my guide. That usually helps. So if you have one of these steels at home, you can always use that as a guide to make sure your angle is correct. So 40-degree angle, and just press a little hard and pass your knife through against the steel. And another way what you can do is to have the steel upright on top of a surface, and with the same angle starting from the very bottom of the knife, pass through your knife against the steel, and that will help it to straighten those edges as well. It's not necessarily sharpening it. Sharpening is a whole nother thing with a knife, and that's creating a whole new edge. You're just straightening the edges on the knife. And another way, what you can do is to go away from you with the steel and the knife, as I'm doing in right here. The other ways I was going uh, toward the bottom of the steel, but this one is another way of going away from you at the same angle. And if you feel safe to hold the steel up and go ahead, you hold the knife toward you, you can go ahead and do that, just as I'm doing here. It's another way of doing it. Alright, now we can go on and begin to cut. But before we cut, I want to go through how to position your hand when you're cutting something or slicing anything. So what you want to do is use your knuckle for your middle finger as your guide, so that you don't cut any fingers off. You want to have your hand down and your thumb behind your fingers as like a claw, and you can always pass through your knife through whatever you are cutting and not have to cut your finger off, because we don't want any blood or anything, or boo boos. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and dice an onion. So I take my knife through the top of the onion after it's all cleaned, and then I'm gonna take my knife to the sides of the onion. This is gonna give us the size of the diced onion that we want. It's either you want small, medium, or large, depending what size you want. So just cut right through the sides on the opposite end of the core, and take my knife on the top, and this is going to give us the size of the diced onion. So you're not going to be like crazy, like roughly chopping it. This is going to give even and perfect diced onion. Look at that. So as you get toward the end of the onion, you'll notice that you run out of where you cut it. So you can always cut the ends into the size of diced onion that you want, so you can utilize the whole onion, just as I'm doing. All right, we're going to go ahead and slice an onion. So what we're going to do, we're going to make sure we get rid of this core here. So cut right on the top, and then with the half of the onion, we're going to go in and cut it at a triangle to just get rid of that core. The core is pretty much going to keep the onion together, which we want is actually to not have that core there, so that the onions will not be together and they'll just be perfect sliced onion. So I go ahead and slice on the side of the onion there, and you can slice it however you like, whatever size you want. Perfect for stir fries. This is the most efficient way of getting sliced onion. See, as I'm pulling apart the sliced onion, and you're getting perfectly and beautiful sliced onion. So go ahead and continue to slice the other half of that onion. As you get toward the end, just be careful. I'm going to go ahead and do it again. Get rid of that core. Go ahead and slice on the side. And as you reach the top, you can then turn the onion over and continue to slice it. And using the same method that I showed you guys with your hand. Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and give it a thumbs up. And you can also follow us on Instagram at food.4.thought.2. Go ahead and make sure you subscribe to our channel. Peace out.